Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time we went and defeated bottom of the well and got the Lens of Truth. So now we're going to, I'm going to go ahead and go to Harrow Castle, Harrow Castle, because there's something that I needed to get there. So as soon as I walk through here, I'm going to cut it to where I need to be. So hold on just a minute. Okay, it's over here by the tree right outside where Talon was sleeping. When he first came through and had to wake him up with a chicken, there's a tree here in the corner. Play a song of storms and a hole will appear. So drop down it. And in here there is a Skulltula. I think I wound up blowing up the right hole here. But let's go ahead and blow it up, or the wall rather. And there's also a trick here to where if you you can actually glitch it out. And the Skulltula, when you're getting the token, you can backflip. If you're close enough, you can backflip into the exit thing, and it'll start the part where it says you got a Skulltula token. And if you do it right, you can come back in here, and the Skulltula will still be here. So that's the way you can cheat and get the 100 gold Skulltulas. But I obviously did not do that here. So next, we're going to go ahead and warp back to the Temple of Time because we have to go ahead and go to the Shadow Temple. Alright, so actually we're not going to the Shadow Temple yet. I forgot there's one more thing we're going to do right here. And in the town that we can do. We could have done this a long time ago, but it's a lot easier with the Lens of Truth. So, and it has to be nighttime to do it, so we're turning it nighttime now. So let's go ahead and go into the market. There's actually a game we're going to play for a heart piece here, so, and it's right over here in this door right here by the alley. So go ahead and walk in, and there's a treasure chest game here. So let's go ahead and do that. And you could have done this pretty much as soon as you walked into, well, yeah, as soon as you walked into not Temple of Time, into Hyrule Castle Town Market. But it's a lot easier to do now that we have the Lens of Truth. I decided just to go ahead and do it this way to make it quicker. But you pretty much got a 50-50, and the thing is, there's a coin in one. You can tell what coin it's going to be by the color of the room. The first two are green, and there'll be rupees in there. But you want to get the one with the key, and you have about a 50-50 chance each time you come in, go into different rooms of getting it. And it's difficult. I think I have done it once or twice without using Lens of Truth, but it's really difficult to do. So I decided just to not make this LP last for freaking ever. I decided just to do it with the Lens of Truth. So, and this I believe is the last room with the key in it. Let's go ahead and open it and get it. So, and go ahead and open this. And we'll get a piece of heart. So if you would have used the Lens of Truth, you would have actually seen the piece of heart before you even opened it. You can play this game again as many times as you want, but again, just like most things that you get a piece of heart for doing, you'll get purple rupees, which is 50 of course. So let's go ahead and get out of here as fast as we can. Alright, so now, for real, we're about to head to the Temple of Time, but first I wanted it to be daytime, so I went ahead and played Sun Song. I like it to be daytime as much as I can for stuff I do. So alright, so let's go ahead and go over here. And go back into the Temple of Time. Alright, so now we're back into the Temple of Time, of course. And we're going to go ahead and turn back to our adult selves. And here I decided to show that you can just change the music if you want. I decided to play Boulder Royal Fire since we're fixing to play the Nocturne of Shadow to go where we gotta go. If you choose the right song that's long enough and do this quick enough, you can it'll play pretty much through the whole thing here. I think it cuts off partway or almost at the end of it, but you can do it that way if you want. That's kind of a interesting thing to do if you get tired of hearing the same music every time you do that. So here I'm obviously going to go ahead and play the Nocturne of Shadow to get to the Shadow Temple quicker, which is actually the only way you can actually get to the Shadow Temple. There's no place as far as I'm aware to hook shot to or anything like that, so you have to do it this way. So let's go ahead and get down into here, and you'll see here there's a whole bunch of lamps here, and you can't actually do this with a fire arrow because it would take too long, number one, and number two, I think they only stay lit for a short time, so just use dense fire here. And it lights up all of the lights and the door opens. So let's go ahead and go through the door to officially enter the Shadow Temple. So here we are. Okay, so first thing you want to do, of course, you can't jump across there, so you're going to have to use the long shot here to hook shot to that target right there, if I can line it up right, which took me a while. There we go. And get up. And of course, it'll stop you. Its shadow will yield only to the one with the Eye of Truth handed down in Kakariko Village. So we have that. Let's go ahead and go. Go ahead and go through here and open this door. There's a couple things we're going to get here, one being the map and the other being the dungeon item for this. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Okay, so Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. So this is the first place we're going to go, and this actually has the dungeon map in it. So let's go ahead and freeze this re-dead that you saw there. And he wound up unfreezing, so he wound up hurting me, and he's gonna hurt me again. So I hate these things, and I hate the way they attack. It just looks wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it just does. But anyways, there's some keys around here we gotta kill. This one hit me, I killed that one. And this one started being annoying, like the one inside the temple, or inside the well did. So go ahead and kill it. Once you kill all the enemies, a chest will appear. So let's go ahead and open it. And as I said, the dungeon map is in that one. So, and now we're going to go ahead and walk forward some more to get the item for this dungeon. That just says the same thing the last one said. What is hidden in the darkness? Tricks full of ill will you can't see the way for. So that was a new one. But yeah. So go ahead and go through here, and there will be the dead hand again. So go ahead and try to kill him again. Him, her, whatever it is. If you are trapped by a hand long enough, it will bend down like it does before you attack it and try to hurt you. So again, I'm doing really badly fighting this thing. I decided to screw the jump attacks and just chop it normal. So, and hit my shield. So there's an example of using your shield to block that. Like I said, I decided to screw jump attacks because I wasn't doing very good at it. Even though that would be the quickest way to do it, but, well, yeah, you can't use stick and sticks as control. So, again, I get grabbed by the hand, and I get hit because the hand's grabbing me. It wouldn't let me go. Now I got grabbed by two hands. That sucks. Yeah, as soon as they let go, just wait for it to come over here so you can kill it. And there we go. So let's go ahead and open up this chest. And we got the hover boots. With these mysterious boots, you can hover above the ground. The downside? No traction. You can even use these to walk for a short period where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. Is that anything like believing in the heart of the cards? I don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and get out of here because we're done. We got the dungeon item we needed and have flying pots flying at us. I don't know what I was doing here. I guess I forgot the way out for some stupid reason, but it's right there. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. You'll see a lot of, or quite a bit of changing of the boots in here because I like the hover boots, but I don't like how it makes you slide all over the place when you wear them. You're trying to stop because you can easily fall into a pit that way. So it won't be as bad as it was in the water temple, not near as bad. I think I only do it a few times. Make my beat and face the skull of truth. Yep. Alternative is descent into the deep darkness. As you saw before this, I went ahead and used my lens of truth to see which skull was real, as the fake ones will disappear if you use the skull of truth, the lens of truth on them. So, and the real one won't. It'll still be there when you use the lens of truth. So, you want to make this block face the one that it was, which is this one right here. But like I said, it won't be as bad. I think I only switched the boots a few times in this dungeon, not many. And this is being one of the cases. So, because you obviously have to do that to get across here, there's no other way. There's no long shot target or anything to get you there, so here we go. So, like I said, I'll be doing this a little bit. It's not near as bad as it was in the water temple. Anyways, go ahead. You can either kill him or avoid him. It don't matter because he'll keep respawning each time you come back. So it's probably better just not to waste your time till later. So again, we're going ahead and freeze these, skip those here so we can kill them. So, here we go. Get those. Gaze will paralyze you. If it bites you, tap any button to escape. Guess I realized I didn't do that from the bottom of the well and decided to do it here. So, there you go. So let's go ahead and open this chest. And we get this dungeon's compass. So there we go. Let's go ahead and walk out here. And if we would have killed this Beamos, it would be back. So that's why I avoided it there and there too. I think when I come back through this door, I'm going to go ahead and kill it because we won't be coming back to this room again. There's this little scythe thing like around here, like the ice one that was in the ice cavern. And again, if you do it quick enough, you can duck and miss the things, but I didn't really concern myself with it because I wasn't way too worried about losing hearts, so I really didn't even bother with it. So here you want to use the long shot to shoot this target up here, so you can get that that silver rupee there. So go ahead and get it, and there's another one right in here. That opens that door. If you go into the door that's on the left here, you'll be trapped because there will be a block if you fall down there that you can't move, and I'll show you where that leads when we get to it, but just trust me on that and don't go through the door that's on the left of that wall that I just went too. So go ahead and go open this door again. And this time I'm going to go ahead and kill this Beamos because we won't be in this room again, so we don't have to worry about it respawning or anything. So for some reason this Beamos will, I think this is the one that freezes the first time you shoot it and then dies when you shoot it again. So, and there, if you want to, you can play a Song of Storms, and a fairy that will refill your magic and health will appear. And those, like I said, I think I said it before, you can't catch them, so I wouldn't even concern myself about it with it. So let's go ahead and kill this big Skulltula here. And as you keep going down, there will be a bunch of these big Skulltulas that drop down, so just be careful, like I'm trying to do here. There's one right there, and there's one at the bottom of this one. I'm just waiting to see if they drop recovery hearts, which they so far have, or see if they drop anything else. So, see, now my hearts are filled, and there's another one over. Oh, almost got chopped by the guillotine. There's another one right here. Go ahead and kill it, and go through. So just watch out for the guillotines because they'll drop down and hit you. And here she'll tell us that there is a watch for shadow monsters hanging from the ceiling. So of course that's the wall master. So come down and get you. And again here, be careful with these guillotines, especially here, because if they chop you, depending on where you stand, they'll knock you into the pit. And of course there's a fire bubble there that I didn't watch out for, and there's a Stalfos, but I decided to just ignore him for now. So, and as you see, I'm walking on air here, and I'm about to show right now what I'm actually standing on. I'm not gonna waste the magic power for this. So I'm just gonna show what I'm walking on, so you'll know. And there we go. So there's some invisible platforms in here too that you can stand on. There's a few of those. Let's go in here. If you go in here and use the lens of truth, you'll see there's a invisible side thing spinning around. So just be careful. You can use the lens of truth all you want in here if you want to. Watch out for it. I just decided not to because I just don't care too much about getting hit. In here, I keep trying to shoot this keys and keep missing, but eventually I think I do hit it. And then there's another keys on the other side that I keep trying to shoot at that I keep missing, and I said, well, I'll just walk around and kill it myself. So that one I killed with arrows. This one over here somewhere. I'm trying to look for it, and there I saw its eye light up, so I knew where it was, but I kept missing, so I just I just decided screw it. Eventually right here, I think somewhere around here, I decided to let's say screw it, and I'll just go over there and kill it with my sword, or walk closer to it to hit it where I can target it. So I don't remember when I found, yeah, right here, decided that. So I will go over here and kill this like here. Let's go ahead and kill him. And there we go. So, oh wait, he ain't dead yet. I missed him the first time. There we go, he's dead now. So, I'll wait to see him drop, if he drops any rupees, which I didn't need, so I don't know why I waited. Here you can play the Song of Time if you want to make a block appear to get those hearts, but I just decided not to worry about it, so you can do that. So, now it opened up, so we can go over here and collect what's in here, including the Skulltula. So that's the biggest reason why I came in here for the Skulltula, but I decided to go ahead and open up the chest since I was in here. So there we go. So open it up. And there's a bundle of arrows here. And in here is a blue rupee. So, kind of useless, but whatever. So, let's go ahead and get out of this room. Open it up. And again, I'm going to go ahead and get across these invisible blocks that are here. So let's go ahead and keep going. And again, the Skulltula will drop down. That's why I decided not to worry about killing it the first time, because again, it would respawn after you came back here. So I decided it'd be better just not to waste my time killing it the first time through. So, and as I said before, the easiest way is to wait for it to attack and throw a Deku Nut at it and jump attack it and kill it. So there we go. It dropped some Deku Nuts for me, so I decided to pick it up. So that's gonna fall down. So let's go ahead and get on it. And go down here. And there's another silver rupee. I would say puzzle, but it's not really a puzzle. Unless you can't figure out where the last silver rupee is. Which can be kind of tricky if you're the type person not worried about killing enemies. But in this case, you actually have to kill this Beamos to get through. So that's one of the reasons why I try to kill every enemy, especially when I first am playing a game, just in case stuff like that happens and there's something in it that I need to get through. Or, you know, you kill all the enemies, which we've seen multiple times in this game and other games. And you have to kill all the enemies to make a chest to appear or anything like that. So anytime I first play a game, I'll always do that unless I absolutely know that there's no point to it. You know, after I beat it a few times, I remember that there's no point to killing it. So then I don't worry about it. But as I said, I always at first try to just kill all the enemies when I first play a game. So. And here you can, as I was talking through that, you can see I was pushing the blocks to make that block anyway, to make those spikes just not hit me. And there's a Skulltula here that I'm getting. So yeah, so that block is blocking both those spikes from falling down on me and crushing me. Because it will crush you and you'll have to start over this room again. And what you actually want to do is go ahead and pull it from this side. Don't push it like I was doing before, because that first spike thing will crush you and kill you. I don't think there's any way to actually do it from there. So just don't do it. Let's go ahead and hop on top of it and go up here. So from here we want to go ahead and go over here, because there's a a switch that we want to step on over here. Right there. And that'll make a chest appear, but I'm going to go ahead and open up this one, which has something worthless in it. Yep, see, no repeat. But the other chest we actually do need, which will have the key in it that we need. So, take it over here and open up this chest.